Hey guys, it's Gary from the Hawk, your health and wellness coach here. We're going to talk about the third installment of our continuous improvement series that we're doing. And so, if this is your first time doing it, you don't have to do week one or two. It's just we're just starting week one and two, focus on different hot spots. So, this week we're focusing on the chest and the anterior shoulders. The first week we focused on neck, so go back and look at that one if you have any neck issues. Second week we focused on upper traps. But each week we're adding on to our push ups and our bridges that we started doing. So that's where continuous improvement comes from. But you can join anytime you want to, because it really doesn't matter as long as you're doing something and you're staying strong and you're staying safe at home. Let me just make sure everything's set up here. So today, for the anterior shoulders and pecs, first thing you're going to do is, just like always, do your own individual warm-up. Hit your hot spots that you specifically have. Because you know you have them, so hopefully you've been hitting that every single day. And hopefully after last week you started focusing on hitting that first rib. Maybe that's feeling better. You feel like you can go overhead a little bit. So if those spots that you've previously hit are still working, keep hitting them. But this week we're going to focus on the anterior chest and shoulders. So a lot of people work on the pecs out here, you probably have seen. But today I'm really just going to focus on the intercostals. So right here where your ribs come in and touch your sternum here. That's where we're going to get our lacrosse ball. We're going to do that. We're going to tack down the tissues there and twist, and then you're going to move your arms. Feel the stretch as you move it. A really good spot to hit is right below your collarbone, your clavicle here. Tack that tissue down. So I'm on my right side, taking it down. I'm opening up my arm, so it gets a little bit stretched there, but I'm also going to look away. So I look down and look up and away. And you'll notice a big scaling stretch going here as well. So hitting the anterior side of your shoulder. So you're going to hit 2 minutes on the right, 2 minutes on the left, and keep going that. If you don't want to hold the ball here, you can obviously easily put it up against a wall and have the wall kind of hold it there. I'm just holding it here just because it's easy just to do it right here with the camera in front of me. So you want to really make sure when you're reaching out, you reach a different plane. So don't just reach low, reach 90 degrees, reach overhead as well. And you're going to notice there's some good spots. There's a really tender spot that I'm getting right here. And so whenever you're doing any type of tissue quality stuff, you want to be able to breathe through it. If you can't breathe through it, if you feel like your shoulders are coming up, if you're holding your breath or anything like that, then it's too much. You got to back off a little bit with it, because your body's just freaking out. You're not actually getting any type of release in that tissue. So there's our tissue quality stuff we're going to hit today. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the stretch. So the stretch we're going to do is do a shoulder packed, a wall, shoulder packed, push down, pec stretch. So if you're coming back here, so all I'm doing is my hand, thumb up, put it up against the wall. Okay, try to see if you can see it. Up against the wall here. And what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze your feet against the ground, squeeze your glutes, your midline, your quads, pack your shoulder in, and I'm squeezing everything, and I'm rotating my hips away. I'm getting a really good stretch here through my biceps and my pec. And I'm doing head control. Your other arm can easily give a little neck stretch as well. Hold it for 2 minutes on the right, and we're switching, so now you can actually see what my hand's doing. 2 minutes on the left here. So I'm engaging, feet are left in, glutes are squeezed, I'm linking upper body, lower body. A little bit of stretch. And you hit 2 minutes of that on each side. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to get a weight. This is called a sideline crooked arm bar. So you're going to weights as my trusty water jug that I've been using for the past few weeks. What you're going to do is you're going to put it up over the top. I'm going to stabilize it. And what I'm going to do is move all this stuff out of the way. I'm holding it up. My feet are going to be up in the air. I'm going to drop them down to the opposite side. As I drop, I'm keeping my right shoulder on the ground. The weight here is to help me get a stretch here through my pec. If my shoulder starts coming up, it starts coming up like this, I've gone too far. I need to lift my legs back up so I can get my shoulder back on the ground. Stay nice and square. Breathing through it. You're going to do 2 minutes here. If that means you're moving your feet, your knees up and down for 2 minutes, go right ahead. The 2 minutes is super important though, so you can actually get a really, really good stretch. Get some elongate, get your muscles to elongate throughout the entire series there. So you got 2 minutes on that side. Then switch to 2 minutes on the left side. And do the same thing. So that should, hopefully now your chest should be open a little bit more. Next thing we're going to do is we got our continuous improvement stuff. So today we're on 77654. So we started at 54321 and now we're at 77654. So you're doing your push-ups, any position you want to, here, here. Actually got something elevated this time, so here, here. It doesn't matter, up against a wall. You do whatever you've been doing, make sure they're good quality push-ups, locking them in. 1 unit, coming all the way up. Inhale, you do 7 of those. Then whatever bridge you decide to do, as we've been saying, we've been discussing long bridges, laying down, random bridges, single leg bridges, crab bridges, or now, since we've talked about the past 2 weeks, with the get up, you can do Turkish get up bridges, like that as well. So 7 of those, then you do another set of 7, then 6, 5, 4, then then after that we continue adding 1, so 7, 7, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 8, 7, 6, 6, 5, 8, 7, 7, 6, 5, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. After that, we get to go into our superset. So we're going to switch it up, and we're actually going to do a slide superset today. So we're going to start, we're going to do reps of 10 on each things, and each round we're going down 1, all the way down to 1, or until your time runs out. So, first thing we have is a prone free fall, push down, with a diamond position over with your hands, reaching overhead. So, I'm in a prone position. My free fall is just going like this. What you do is you link, squeeze everything tight, and you lift your hands and feet off the ground. Okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to do a diamond position. So shoulders internally rotated back in this position here. So now I'm free falling, lift my head up, my feet are off the ground. Okay, you're trying to get your hands up as high as you can, making sure your elbows go back so they're falling, not collapse down. In this position here, you're going to reach over. 1, 2, and so looking at your hand when you reach to it, thumb up. 10 on each side. Really squeezing and engaging that midline. You got 10 of those on each side. Then, after that, we go to a crab to high bridge that you're going to do. So you're going to be crab bridge, high bridge on one side. Crab bridge, high bridge, other side. So that was 1. We have 10 of those. So there's 2 bridges here, crab bridges, and 1 on the right and 1 on the left, high bridge, equals 1 round. So you have 10 rounds of that, so you're doing 4 times 10, that would be 40 bridges in that first thing. But every single round you decrease 1, so at the very last round you only have to do 4. Next we have a tall kneeling, open half kneeling weight shift with a weight holding behind your back or in that diamond position. So you can go here, you can be tall kneeling, coming up, open half kneeling, weight shifting out, and coming back. You can keep without any weight if you want to. 10 of these on each side, or use a weight as you feel comfortable. Shoulders are back, proud chest, chest out, Now it's not ribs flared out, engaging here the whole time, and just the shoulders are back. So coming from the front, see, yeah, you can't see me. Now I'm out, I'm shifting over, and back. Stay the other side. Okay, last thing we got. We're going to do split squats, but we're going to use your couch cushions. So I do not have couch cushions, so I just have risers. But what you're going to do, with a weight or without a weight, it's totally up to you. You do whatever you need to do. So if this is something you need to use assistance on, you can have your hand, one hand on the wall. To help you do it, you're going to come down, split squat, and up. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Okay? You can also do it weighted. So if it's, I can always use one hand, I'm holding onto a wall, and I'm weighted with this, or I put both hands behind, or I'm just got that diamond, elbow diamond fire coming up and down here. 10 of these. And then we repeat that cycle. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the series that we're going through this week. So hopefully we'll really open up the shoulders. Remember, as always, don't do anything if it causes you pain. But also hit the tissue quality stuff again at the very, very beginning. So go hit the intercostals, hit it a little bit and see if there's any difference. Now since we tissue quality, got muscles loosened up, open the chest up by doing some stretches, and hopefully did some stability and strengthening drills with an open chest as well. So that's it until next week, and see you guys later. If you have any questions, please let us know. Please also look at the other videos we have going on here, and appreciate you guys. Just give us feedback on anything we're doing, anything you like, you don't like, how we can help you in any way, shape, or form. Here at the Hawk, we're here to make you better and help you with anything that's going on. We know it's a trying time right now, so praying for you guys, and have a blessed day. Just remember, stay safe and stay strong. Thanks, guys. Bye.